Hello and welcome. Welcome to Healings and Readings with Dipal Shah. I am your host, Dipal Shah, and I want to welcome all of you here today. So, namaste, and it's so wonderful to see you. Are you creating the poison in your body? That's what we're going to talk about today. And so, we're going to allow people to hop on. And before we do, let me just do a little introduction. Thank you. Welcome back. We have a few more people joining us, and as people trickle in, let's talk about the poison that you're creating within your body. I work with many clients all around the world, mainly women. And what I see again and again is how we are creating our bodies. What are we feeding it on a physical level, emotional, mental, energetic? And if you look at your body right now, are you happy with it? What's going on? Maybe you have a list of health issues. Look at it for just a moment. What is it that you tell yourself when you look in the mirror? What are you disappointed with? What do you wish you had? What kind of body do you want? Are you enjoying your life? Or do you wish you had someone else's life? Or are you jealous of someone else's life? These are all the things that I want you to really think about right now as you join me live, taking this beautiful time out of your day to heal yourself. And so I want to offer you the most information that I can so that you can heal. And if you're not loving life, I want to help you love life. Let me tell you the story. I'll never forget working with this client. She came in with multiple health problems. She was 76 years old. She was on a spiritual journey because she had been through a childhood that wasn't very pleasant. And then even in her adulthood, she had been through quite a bit in her life, which led her to this spiritual healing journey. You can't have a spiritual journey without a healing journey, and a healing journey without a spiritual journey, right? And so she had been through a lot of trauma that led her to where she was today. She wanted to create a new story for herself, except she had created a lot of aches and pains that were a little bit difficult to resolve for her. And it took some time. It took a very long time, not just some time. Sometimes we just want to get rid of our aches and pains immediately, like right now, or actually yesterday. But her body held on, and it held on tight to where it created knee problems, back problems, neck problems. So she lived with the pain. But what also happened was that she realized as we were working together, she said, Dipal, I have been poisoning myself. And I said, well, what do you mean by that? She said, well, when I was young, I had multiple men who hurt me. My father, my uncle, and a man that I had married that I thought I loved. And I have poisoned myself for the last 50 years because I am still hurt by what they did to me. And I have carried the times when I was harassed, assaulted, molested, cheated on, betrayed. And she said, I choose this life no more. I don't want to live like this. And I know many of you understand what I'm talking about. You don't want to live a life where you have poisoned yourself. Do any of you relate to this story? Put it in the comments so that I understand where you're coming from. What poison are you holding on to? What aches and pains are you holding on to? Jackski says, yes, all of the above. And more. Yeah. So we poison ourselves because every single day we're thinking about the past. We're thinking about what other people have done to us. Hi, Jan. And yes, you can have dark attachments. These are the poisons that we are attached to, creating the pain and ache and discomfort in our body. And it's time to say, no, I choose not to anymore. Shelley says, yes, I let it happen every day. At what point do we stop and say, you know what? I'm done. I am so done, because I understand it happened to my body. It didn't happen to my soul, even though it feels so deep that it happened to your soul and your spirit was completely torn apart. But it's something that happened to your body, and we carry those imprints. But those imprints create poison. And so it's time to take that poison out. Don't you guys agree that it's time to get rid of the poison? How many of you want to get rid of the poison? Just say rid. In the comments, write rid. Okay, R-I-D, big letters, because we're going to rid the poison. It doesn't make any sense for you to carry it. I'm going to be 47 years old on October 19th in the next few days, and I no longer want to carry the poison of what happened to me as a child, as an adult. I mean, I understand what many of you have been through. That's why I do this work. That's why I have a passion for helping others heal, because I understand on so many levels. And when I worked in pharmaceuticals, yeah, we masked a lot of the problems by giving medication. But when I found out there's something called energy healing, and I could heal myself, and my body has that capability to heal, I wanted to offer that to myself. I did it because I wanted to do it for me. I had no intention of helping everybody in the world. But you know what? The divine guided me this way. The divine opened up those doors. And I know the divine is always with me and has been with me since the day I was born. And I want you to trust that. I want you to trust that the divine is with you as well, even now in these hard moments, these tough times. And I want to send all of you a healing. And so let's see what the message is for today. Oh, wow. This card wanted to pop out for sure. Wow. Ganesh is always with us. It seems like Ganesh says, yes, you can heal. Okay, you can. Yes, those doors are opening up for you. And yes, I am removing those obstacles for you right now. I mean, what a perfect divine card that popped out. I was just shuffling them and that one kind of screamed out. How beautiful is that? And I'm going to pick one more card. Okay, because I love to get messages for all of you. Yes, that you're welcome, Facebook user. And Tammy says, happy early birthday. Thank you, my dear. I love to celebrate my birthday all year round. I let people know that my birthday's coming up on my birthday. I love birthdays. I know so many people don't like birthdays, but for me, I love them. How many of you love birthdays? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But as I'm shuffling these cards, okay, I'm just going to see what is the message that we need to know. Detoxification. Look how beautiful that is. Detoxification. Archangel Raphael. Let's go ahead and tune into Archangel Raphael. Woo, I got chills. Anytime the guides come through, my body gets shivers. I don't know about you guys. But I want you to tune into Archangel Raphael's energy right now. And if you don't know how, I'm going to help you connect with that, okay? So we ask Archangel Raphael to come and connect. Let us know that you're here. Show us your light. Show us your spirit. Show us some guidance, some word. Allow us to hear your voice. Whatever form you want to share, whatever message you want to share with us right now, we invite you. We honor you. We are so grateful for your presence. And we ask Archangel Raphael to detoxify your body, your mind, your energy field, your hara line. Bringing in his beautiful green light as he moves through your body and mind, clearing all the imprints. Feel the detoxification taking place. Beautiful. So here on Wednesdays at 1:30 p.m., I do healings and readings for all of those who show up. And so right now, what I want you to do is invite people that you know to our beautiful healing and reading session. I want you to invite them to be here. And what I have done is I have put in the comments a quiz. It's a fun, intuitive quiz that I want you to take because I want to empower you to get messages from your guides, to get messages from your body, to tune in and see what your body needs. And so when you take this intuitive quiz, there is a gift, a special gift just for you. So I highly recommend you go up to the post, and the very first comment that I have is a link for the intuitive quiz. Okay, how tuned in are you, and how intuitive are you? Okay, so take a look and play and see what you come up with. Okay, now I see some people might be new here. So if you are new to healings and readings with Dipal or new to my work, please write new in the comments. If you have been here before, I already know that you have because your name sounds very familiar. So please, please, please put new only if you are tuning in for the very first time. And maybe a friend recommended you to be here with us. All right. Jan says, not had a healing before. Okay, well, you're in for a ride, Jan. Let's see. Oh, Nadia says new. Well, welcome, Nadia. Okay, so here's what we do now. This is how this works, okay? Put in what is happening right now. What are you working through? What would you like help with? Tammy, for the first time. Hi, Tammy. So wonderful to have you here. So go ahead and put in what problem, concern, issue you are having right now that you want to resolve. Okay. And I'm going to pick and choose some people that I can help. Okay. So I always like to help our newbies. So grief and depression. So this is coming from PTSD. It's quite interesting what's showing up. It is PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder. It's almost like as if you were in a war. Your ancestor has been in a war and it's coming through. There's a lot of grief, a lot of loss. And please let me know if this resonates for you, okay? No hope or will to go on, okay? And a lot of people feel that way when they've been through some traumatic events. And when one thing after another keeps happening to you, you feel like life is not worth living. It's not worth being happy. And so that grief and depression is embedded within this part of the brain. For you, I can feel it taking up all the left side of the brain and creating this hollow structure. And remember, guys, I see things on an energetic level. Okay? I am not a doctor. And so if you need medical advice, I highly recommend you go see a doctor. But I see things with energy. Okay. So when I'm looking at the energy, I'm tapping into the subconscious, seeing what you're holding on to so that you can release that, so that I can help you let go that event, that trauma that you're holding on to. Now, these traumas can come from past lifetimes, this lifetime. It can come from your ancestors, from in the womb, when you were in your mother's wombs. Okay, and you've taken multiple lives, so it could be multiple births. Okay, so I want you to really think about it as to what are you so upset about? So grief and anger. Somebody else says grief and anger with late father. So there's a lot of grief and anger showing up for a lot of you. And so I want you to be open to receiving this healing right now, okay? And I'm going to work on this side of the brain because that's where you're holding on to it, okay? And each of you hold on to these thoughts, feelings, emotions, these subconscious beliefs and traumas in different parts of your body. So Lorraine, you're holding into your skin. So your skin is breaking out into hives. Okay, so just be open to receiving this healing. And I understand you don't have a purpose. You feel like you don't have a purpose, but you do. You were never appreciated. You never felt wanted. You were even that unwanted child when you were conceived. Okay, and that's what I'm getting. So I'm just going to work. And let me know if you feel this energy. Okay, if anybody feels this, let me know. And if you're very sensitive, you will feel the energy moving. You'll feel tingling, coolness, heat. You might even feel other sensations. Just allow them. If you don't feel anything, that's okay too. Alicia says yes. Okay, good. I'm glad you're feeling this, Alicia. And many of the others, yeah, Wayne says yes. Wayne, you have been with me for a very long time. I appreciate you always being here. Such a beautiful, beautiful soul. Oh, Diane, how beautiful being able to see clearly without using magnifiers. Yes, that's what we want for you. But I'm going to get to you in just a moment if I can. I'm just going to clear all this grief and depression for all of you who are holding on to grief and depression, all the PTSD, all the war lines. And I call them war lines because there's been multiple wars that you or your ancestors have been through, most likely your ancestors, and you've had to escape and or you fought in it. So even from past lifetimes, you have been in a war. So it like that veteran energy is really coming through very strong, okay, and very militant. Like, I don't know if your father was very militant with you, but it feels very strong. Okay, so we're just going to clear this. Okay, Alicia says body tingling. Dory, hello, welcome, honey. Are you new? You're feeling it big time. Okay, so we're clearing this out, and Archangel Raphael is coming through. See his beautiful light just engulfing you, really just moving through this energy, through your brain, rewiring the brain. The brain is just not happy, right? How do you get happy? Well, you got to find something that makes you happy and joyful. And you have to start there. Start listening to music. Okay, I highly recommend music. Anything that you like, and start movement. Your body needs movement to release the grief and depression. And the other thing I highly recommend is journaling. I want you to write down what feelings you're holding on to. Until you start writing, I know nobody likes to journal, and I'm not asking you to write a big book. All I'm saying is write a word that you are feeling. If I'm feeling sad, I'm just going to write down sad. And you know what? There's probably apps on your phone that you could get, that you could just write on your phone. So put it down somewhere. That's all I'm asking. Okay? Whether it's one word, one letter, one sentence, I don't care. But get it off your chest. It's called mind dumping. We want to dump, we want to clean out this mind, guys. And we're going to talk about that next week, okay? Well, not next week, but maybe the week after. Okay, it's a great topic. All right, so thank you so much for being here, my love. And let's see, Diane, hello, my dear. Being able to see clearly without using magnifiers. Now, many of you have problems with your eyes. Whether it is any kind of issue, goodness, your body's already clearing, Diane, without me even finishing my sentence. But the back of the eye, the front of the eye, the inside middle part of the eye. So where I'm guided to is to work in the back of the eye for you, and the front cornea and lens, as well as the optic nerve. Okay, there's some energy there. And so we want to magnify the frequency of prana, which is the life force energy. Okay. Oh, goodness. Whew. Okay. So this is how I clear energies. A lot of times, because I feel it in my body, okay, I start to yawn or I start to cough. I used to cough really bad, and it was horrible because I couldn't talk. But the more I did this work, the more I started to be able to control my own senses and realize that I don't have to take on somebody else's energies, or I don't have to express it that way. And I teach all of this in my Quantum Body Awakening Medical Intuitive course, which is now open for anyone who's looking to become a medical intuitive and is serious about moving forward. So let me know if you are, and feel into this energy. See, we're working around the brain. The last person we had was around the brain. Now we're working through the optic nerve, working through the eyes. So it feels like a lot of upper body energy that's coming through this time, okay? And I feel this band around your eyes, Diane. It's almost like as if you are not wanting to be seen. You don't want to see. And there's a deep fear of seeing the truth. Okay. So we're going to clear all of this. Ooh. Goodness gracious. Okay. There we go. All right, Diane, I removed that wrap that's around your eyes. Okay, it's an energetic wrap, and so it had to be removed. It was placed there when you were a child. Okay, you did it to yourself. You put this wrap because there must have been something going on in your family that you did not want to see, and it hurt you very bad. But there's been multiple things that you don't want to see after that. Like that has been your main trigger. So see if that resonates with you. See if there's something there that you recall. If you don't, it's perfectly fine. Okay. Just know that we cleared it. I think we have someone else that is new. Let's see. I think I was just reading this. Love the tingle, says Jessica. Awesome. All right. So I see a lot of you are dealing with some kind of dark energies. And at some point, we will do a healing and reading, maybe for dark energies. But until then, I do want you to get a session, whether it's with me or one of my healers. I do have 6 healers that do work for anandaforlife.com. And you're more than welcome to go to the website anandaforlife.com and look in the shop page. You will find all of our healers there, okay, or schedule a session page, and you will see that they provide many different kinds of modalities that will help you. Okay. I also have a psychic attack package that you can purchase right now. So if you look under packages at anandaforlife.com or dipalshah.com, and I'll go ahead and put the link here. Okay. And you can go grab the psychic attack package to help you right now. Okay. Jocelyn says that eye clearing was amazing. I could feel the releasing. Well, Jocelyn, thank you so much. I think you are new here, right? Yeah, first time live. Well, welcome. And do tell me if you would like a healing. Okay. I love this. Shelly says blocks to loving myself and not able to drop excess weight. Well, I am actually doing a weight loss program come November. If you're not in my newsletter and would like to receive my newsletters, I do have a stress-free relief guide and 2 free MP3s that I'm giving away. All you need to do is go to anandaforlife.com and sign up right there. Okay. And you'll get the newsletter. I am doing a huge, an amazing weight loss program, and it's going to happen November 1st. I'm going to be on You Wealth Revolution Summit, and we're going to talk about why you can't lose weight. Okay. But Shelly, today, let me tell you what I'm tapping into as I tap into your body. The blocks to loving yourself. As a child, you were never told that you were loved. And if you were, it felt very fake. Okay. There's been many lifetimes that you've been seeking. I can see you walking as a child in many, many lifetimes where you are feeling abandoned, and you were abandoned. You were neglected. And so in this lifetime, it's very difficult for you to even love yourself or even accept yourself for who you are. You've had many failures, but you've learned a lot too, but you still focus on the failures. And so today, you are still not able to love yourself because all you see is your faults. Please let me know if this resonates with you. There was um the reason, so the emotions that you're holding on to is what is keeping you from losing the weight. Okay, you're holding these emotions not only as a protection method, but also as a way to guide you through life, so you don't have to worry about other people putting you down or judging you. You just feel like, okay, if I create this, I won't have to worry about it. And I don't know if you have a sibling, Shelly, but it feels like you have a sister. I'm not really sure. But it also, I don't know what your relationship with her is, but something is going on there. Okay. And there's a ton of jealousy, it feels like. But let's go ahead and clear this. And if you don't have a sister, there's probably a woman in your life or somebody in your life, but there's a lot of jealousy. Okay. So let's clear that. And please, Shelly, tell me if this resonates with you. I don't know if you're still here, but I'm just clearing this energy so that you can start to lose weight. But first of all, before you do that, yes, it's important to love yourself. So important. And that's for all of you. I had to learn to love myself. And what I used was Louise Hay's mirror work to start that progression. I didn't love myself. I always thought I was horrible. I was controlling. I was a bad, bad person. I didn't love myself. I didn't love parts of me that I should, my faults, my failures, my mistakes. And I found that through them, I have become the person that I am. And now that I realize that, can I love myself? Yes, I can. And I want you to tell yourself, I can love myself. I can. And every time you walk past a mirror, whether you're in the car or whether you're walking in a hallway that has a mirror, stop and look at yourself and say, I love myself. And no matter how unconvincing that is, you will convince yourself at some point. Okay, because it's about convincing our brain that what we're telling ourselves is true and truly believing in yourself. So start by saying, I believe in myself. I love myself. And you're going to see that that makes a whole world of difference on how you start loving yourself. And I know it sounds ridiculous, but I promise you it works, because till this day, today, I have no problem saying I freaking love myself. I am amazing. I am worthy. I am deserving. And I want you to see your future self right now integrated within you, because I know that you want to see yourself more confident, more lovable. And so I send this healing to you, my dear. There we go. All right, Diane, thank you so much for writing back. Thank you so much. You were right on. All you said was true. I feel so much clearer, and I could see the letters to type this message. Thank you, Dipal. Thank you so much, Diane, for writing back. That means a lot to know that the energy is working, because a lot of people think energy healing is woo-woo and spirituality is woo-woo, but it's not. It's something that's a part of us. We are all energy. And if we are all energy, why can't we heal on an energetic level? Why can't we manipulate the energy? Why can't we make it show up the way we want it to show up? And so, Diane, you're doing it for you. You are doing it because you want to heal. And so I thank you for being here, and thank you for seeing the light and seeing yourself in this beautiful light, because what keeps people from healing is not being able to is really self-doubt and not seeing themselves in that light. Okay? Pat says it's so hard to forgive yourself if you've hurt others. Pat, I agree. I have hurt others. I have hurt a lot of people. And I know exactly what you're talking about. It hurts. And especially as kids, right? I look at my teenagers and then I see what's going on in high school. And I recall my high school years or even earlier than that. And I remember all the times that I said something stupid. I said things that didn't matter. I said things that were hurtful to others. And I did it even in adulthood until I started this journey. But guess what? You are no longer that person, Pat. Do you realize that? You are no longer that person who hurts others. You have shifted, you have changed, you have transformed, you're vibrating at a different frequency. And guess what? Forget about that other person. Forget about them, because that is no longer you, and you should love that. That you let that go. A lot of people don't even realize this, that they've hurt other people. And so we ask forgiveness. So what I want you to do is sit in meditation for about 2 minutes and just ask for forgiveness to all those people that you have hurt. And that's going to help you forgive yourself. Okay? Yeah. Yay. You guys did so awesome. Please share this out with as many people as you know, any other groups that will allow you to share this beautiful healing that we have done today. We have really, really gotten a lot of healing today. And I hope and I pray that each and every one of you see the light clearly. And I want to thank you so much for being here. I love you. And I will see you all soon. And so let's see. Okay, wonderful. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you so much, guys. Lots of love and light. And if you need anything, you can always connect with me at dipalshah.com. And right now, the Medical Intuitive course is open. I would love you to teach you how to master your own energies. And so come and play with me, okay? Thank Lots of love and light.